world of crypto YouTube is highly competitive. While a lot of people think that we're all competing over who's going to go to jail first, the fact is we're all competing to provide education and content to people that are new in crypto. Today, we're going to show you who some of the most popular crypto YouTubers are. And during my research for this video, I stumbled across something so unbelievably jaw-dropping, it could change the way you look at one of your favorite crypto YouTubers. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at something shocking that I found out about Coin Bureau. Now, we've talked about Coin Bureau a decent amount on the channel over the years. I met him in Dubai, a guy from Coin Bureau, and buried the hatchet, I guess, and said that I wasn't gonna say anything negative about his channel again. I had some beef with him. I addressed it directly with him. I had an honest conversation, and it was all water under the bridge. Nothing that we're gonna talk about in this video is his fault by any stretch of the imagination, but it's led to some really skewed numbers when it comes to people trying to figure out who the popular influencers are, on YouTube and beyond for crypto. So obviously this is my channel, BitBoy Crypto. I started with 0 subscribers like everybody else does. January or February 2018, started the channel. By the end of 2019, I had about 10,000 to 12,000 subscribers. In 2020, my channel blows up. Altcoin Daily at this time was the #1 YouTube channel. They passed, I believe, Ivan on Tech and Data Dash that year. They just reached 1.3 million subscribers, by the way. Hats off to Altcoin Daily, love those guys. But they were #1 at that time. And so I was trying to chase them, and I went from having 12,000 subscribers all the way to about 1.5 million in about 18 months. I'm always trying to figure out, how can I stay on top? Well, I wasn't on top for very long because Coin Bureau, we started our channels about the same time. He just shot right past me. And the thing is we both were going parabolic through the last bull run. However, his just didn't seem to stop. It seemed to keep going. And after this video, I'm even a little more, confused on why that is, other than just great conversions for subscribers, I guess. But Coin Bureau does informative videos. They're good. They're definitely good videos. People trust him. And, I'm always digging into his numbers because I'm just so confused on just how much more popular around the world he seemed to be than everybody else. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about on Google for Google Trends. You look here, BitBoy versus Coin Bureau. So this is me versus Coin Bureau around the world on Google over the last 12 months. And you can see he absolutely crushes me. However, that just didn't seem to line up with my analytics for what we were looking about for where our users are from. So I said, where is he beating me so bad at? So we come down here to compare by region. He's beating me in Canada, 41% to 59%. And once again, the goal of this video is not to show you where I'm beating him and he's beating me. This is leading to something that's very intriguing that I just stumbled across after years of trying to figure out why he was beating me in these countries. Zambia, 100% to 0, he beats me. Coin Bureau in Spain, 77 to 23%. Then you have France, 100% to 0. That's really strange, isn't it? That's really strange. If you go to the United States, just what that looks like, of course, in the United States, we have been at the top for quite some time here. Altcoin Daily is gaining on us a little bit. Shout out to them. But you guys can see over the last 12 months, we beat him pretty good here in the United States. A lot of the major countries, we do better than him. If you actually go down or back to the world here, and you go to the UK on the map, you'll see even where he's from. Right now, they're recording in Dubai. I beat him in Ireland 75 to 25%, and in the UK, I beat him 54% to 46% when it comes to search. What in the world? This didn't seem to make any sense to me that France alone seemed to push him as the top crypto influencer in the world, according to popularity on Google Trends. Now, something just wasn't right with this. It was not sitting right with me. So what I did is I said, man, let's go back to the history of Google Trends to 2004. I found what I was looking for finally. Very interesting. Check this out. Coin Bureau, actually, you could make the argument, was a more popular search term before he even started his channel. It made no sense. You would actually argue here that around the world, the Coin Bureau crypto YouTube channel has hurt the overall amount of trending searches that the term Coin Bureau gets. Look here, look there, especially percentage-wise. No sense. Started digging into it. I started finding these little websites in France that had the term Coin Bureau on it. I was like, okay, I know what he's doing. He's doing SEO. He's taking, he's got a bot, they've got spam content that goes and puts like comments on blogs and just puts Coin Bureau all over France. But I would go to the websites and it wasn't clickable. It wouldn't lead you anywhere. There was no anchor text. It was just literal fonts saying Coin Bureau. I dug, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. If you go to Google Translate, and let's go from French to English, and now let's type in Coin Bureau. If you're French, you know this. I had no idea. Coin Bureau in French means corner office. All of these searches back here were people looking for real estate or corner office furniture, how to set up a corner office, and all of those searches end up making his channel look like in France that it dwarfs everything in crypto. But in reality, the people that are searching that in France, for the most part, are most likely searching for something to do with a corner office. So last thing, remember these countries we looked at? Zambia, also a French-speaking country. French Canada, a lot of French influence. French-Canadian War, Quebec, and of course in France, they speak French. A vast majority of the searches that make him on Google appear to crush everybody are actually just looking for corner offices. That was the answer the whole time. I've been reverse engineering. I've been like with murder boards for years trying to figure this out. It's all friendly competition, but for the first time today, a major breakthrough in crypto YouTuber competitive drama. As we see, Coin Bureau is a corner office. Oh my God! Corner office or not, he does a great job. Go check out his channel. You guys can subscribe. Here, there you go. I'll throw a little subscribe there. He won't subscribe back to me, but I digress. Altcoin Daily, you guys don't forget, go subscribe to them. They do a great job as well. Subscribe here, obviously. And, make sure some of our other people that we, look at, Crypto Banner, Cryptos R Us, they all make great videos, all good and educational. And, in crypto YouTube, we generally are all competitive, but we all get along for the most part really well. And it is kind of like a unified front, if you will. 70% of the education in crypto for beginners comes directly from YouTube. So the more strong crypto YouTube channels we have, offering the best information, education, the better off we all are. So just want to share that with you guys. I thought it was really neat. Maybe you hate it. It's not quite the normal content that you see on this channel, but I was just dying to tell people about this because I've been looking for this for years. Now, since he doesn't crush me in search results, since many of those are stuffed with people looking for corner offices, how in the world is he crushing me so bad subscriber-wise? I guess people just like him better. But you know what, BitSquad? I still like you back. That's all I got. Be blessed. I can't even afford a corner office. Me and TJ have to share one. Good boy out.